world. So it took me a while to actually realize this, but today, I know today is only the second day of May, but the fact of the matter is that in 2 days it is May the 4th be with you. And that is considered Star Wars Day everywhere in the world. Now, I have every single Star Wars film that's ever been released on DVD, except for the latest one that came out, or that was released in theaters a couple months ago. It is now on DVD, but I just don't have it right now. And maybe someday soon I'll get it. Every year, Star Wars Day is on the 4th of May. Because, if you think about it, the 4th of May is very similar to the Force be with you. Now, there's also another thing that's coming up that, not a lot of people can actually go and, get a Mexican beer or a Mexican... I'm not trying to say anything discriminatory about, Mexicans or anything like that, but the fact of the matter is that on, what is today? Today's the 2nd, and today's Saturday, so on Tuesday is Cinco de Mayo, which means the 5th of May. And, everything is just, it's just like, there's just so many events this month that are, happening that I didn't realize until just now, basically. I mean, I knew about it before, because every year they have May the 4th be with you, because it is a Star Wars national holiday, if you, so to speak. And I don't know if I'm going to actually, go through every single Star Wars film that I do have, including the 2 standalone films. All 8 episodes and the 2 standalone films. Because there's 9 episodes, but I do not have the 9th episode as of right now. The fact of the matter is that I have every other Star Wars film that was ever released on DVD or released in theaters. I've seen them all. I just don't have the final piece to that puzzle. Everything else I have. And then, I'm not saying I'm going to be, drinking alcohol or anything like that on Tuesday, but, it is Cinco de Mayo. And Cinco de Mayo's been around for a very, 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 very long time. And there's other holidays, don't get me wrong, there are other holidays in the month that are just as important, like Memorial Day. And, and May Day. And May Day, Payday, I think that's what it's, whatever it's called. I believe it's called May Day. And, there's just so much in this calendar month that's exciting. Not just for myself, but for everyone in the world. Now, I know we can't go to a Mexican restaurant on Cinco de Mayo, and we can't, we can't go out and see all of the, Star Wars films in theaters, because I'm sure they would show all of them, like, back to back to back to back to back to back all day long on Monday. It's just interesting that, it is May the 4th on Monday and Cinco de Mayo on Tuesday. And then I have something I have to take care of on Thursday. And then hopefully in the next, couple days, I'll start getting some packages that I ordered off of Amazon and stuff like that. But I wanted to discuss with you guys something that I saw on a comment. I've deleted all the comments sending me a link to a video that should never have been, posted or re-edited or anything like that. I just want to make it clear that I have never in my entire life, and have no intention of, going and doing any sort of drugs, whether it's, a prescription drug, an over-the-counter drug, a cigarette, or Juul, or, or vaping, or none. I won't be doing any of that anytime ever in my life. Not even when I'm, 90 years old or 100 years old. I will never ever do drugs, because most drugs are bad for you. I have had friends who've, done drugs and died from them. It's a touchy subject for me. I'm not going to say who those people are or those friends are, but I've had, someone, overdose on a certain drug. And I'm not talking about celebrities. I'm not talking about anything like that. I'm not talking about actual friends. And yes, I do have actual friends that have OD'd on certain drugs that I'm not going to describe to you what drugs they are or who they were, but it's just a touchy subject. I will never, ever do drugs, ever in my life. And another thing is, I guess someone posted something about me that was completely untrue. And that is that I did something with someone underage. I've never done anything with anyone. I would never hurt or, do anything inappropriate with anyone in my life. Even if they are, look, I don't like it when people make accusations about me based on, editing something together that I may have said and put it in and twisted my words around. That's not who I am. That's not what I want you guys to know me for. I am 100% a genuine, kind-hearted, loving, appropriate human being. I'm a nice guy. The thing that I want you guys to take away from it is I ask permission for every single little detail. Even if it's, something that's just, it just baffles me. It disappoints me that you guys think so lowly of me. And I'm not angry about it. I'm not upset about it. I'm not, furious about it. I'm just like, why? Why even, do this to a person? I wouldn't say anything or twist words around with anyone ever. I just don't get it. Why would you twist my words? Why would you have to be a troll every single day of your life? I mean, seriously, what does it benefit you? It doesn't. I've become so numb to everyone trying to, belittle me and just try to tear me down or twist my words around or anything like that. It just constantly happens, and you shouldn't believe a word that person, twisted my words or edited it where it makes me look bad. I don't get it. It just doesn't make any sense. Look, I always am the guy that, would never do anything with anyone under the age of, 25. And I'm talking about anyone that's between the ages of 25 and 35. If I get their permission first, I will, if she says it's okay, I will ask her for a kiss. If she says no, I will move on. It's just that plain and simple, from 25 to 35. Same thing could be said about anything else that's, I ask for consent. I don't, just take something without asking consent first. And I know someday, I don't know when that someday is going to be, I will get a girlfriend. I will. But I'm going to do it in a respectful manner. I'm going to do it where I ask permission, or I say, is this okay? Or, stuff like that. And every single time I've tried to say something nice about someone between the ages of 25 and 35, or maybe even 40, it always gets, backfires on me for some odd reason. Someone really, hates themselves and doesn't understand that just because I said something and you twisted my words around or you edited it to make me look bad, it doesn't affect me anymore. And it shouldn't affect anyone. No one should have to believe every single thing that some, troll or some hater of mine puts into context and makes it all garbled and makes me look like the bad guy. I have never been that guy, and I never will be that guy. So they're really, hurting themselves more than they're hurting me. I don't really care or, think that about myself. What I know about myself is that I don't do anything unless I ask permission. And it has to be a woman between the ages of 25 and maybe 40. Anyone under the ages of 25 and anyone over the age of 40, I will never, ask anything of anyone. Ever. I am sick of, I'm not sick. I'm just numb. I'm just like, why even bother, trying to get it on their level? It doesn't make sense. And no one should, get on a level with their hater or get on the level with, someone who despises you or is a troll of some sort. It's just not right. And no one should be picked on because of the way they look or the way they speak or how tall or short or any of that stuff. It just saddens me. It disappoints me. And I'm done with this video. I can't talk about this subject anymore. I'm just glad that, May the 4th be with you is like 2 days away, and Cinco de Mayo is 3 days away, and and all of this stuff. So look, just realize that whenever someone twists my words or edits it to make me look like a bad person, they're the ones that have issues, not me. Plain and simple. I will see you tomorrow on the 3rd day of May. You all know the drill. Keep real. And have an amazing birthday, whatever age you're celebrating. And just be the amazing person you are. Ask for consent. If she says no, or if he says no, move on. I gotta let you guys go. And enjoy your day today. Bye-bye.